Welcome to another episode of the Nintendo Powercast Ladies Night. We got Joe here. What's going on?
Hello. How are we doing tonight?
And we got Chrissy. How are you, Chrissy?
I'm good. Hey guys, how are we?
Well, we have had a request, and I want to put out there that if you guys have games that you want the ladies to try, especially NES games right now on NSO, make sure to let us know in the Discord or in the comment section on YouTube or on Spotify, and we will get to them, because today we are doing a request from Nady Nay, who said, I cannot wait for the ladies to try Punchout. And so we are going to try Punchout. Now, Punchout was originally Mike Tyson's Punchout, and the licensing deal only lasted so long, and then eventually he was taken out of the game, and the game was re-released as just Punchout, and instead of the final boxer being Mike Tyson, you had to fight Mr. Dream. And so it was the same. I'm fairly certain it was the same move set. It was just a different skin on the character, and so that is why you are currently seeing Punchout. Now, I'm going to go ahead and look at the details here. Punchout, featuring Mr. Dream, released in 1990. Number of players, 1. As a young boxer, Little Mac. As young boxer Little Mac, players have a once-in-a-lifetime chance to battle the big guys of the World Video Boxing Association circuit. Take them on one by one, starting with Skinny Glass Joe. Battle up through King Hippo and all the way to the WVBA champion himself. Players use their best jabs, hooks, and power uppercuts to knock out opponents, but must also dodge jaw-breaking blows by paying attention to subtle changes in their foe's body position. With great graphics, addictive action, and a touch of humor, this game will keep players entertained for hours. So, first question is, Joe, do you have any history with this game at all?
Nope. The only game maybe similar to it was, I think there was one on the Wii where it was like a boxing game or something.
Well, Punchout was on the Wii. That is,
so maybe
that is accurate. Yes.
Maybe it was that. I don't remember, because I used to play it at my neighbor's house, because I used to babysit him a lot, and we would play that game, and he had it, but I did not have it. So it's the only kind of experience I maybe have. I don't have any experience with the originals.
Okay. No worries at all. Chrissy, how about you? Any history with the Punch-Out series?
No, I have no history at all with this game. It wouldn't particularly be a game that I'd be a fan of, so I wouldn't necessarily go to play it myself, if you get me. So I've no history at all with it.
Okay. Now, not a game that you'd be a fan of. Any particular reason?
I feel like it's just something I wouldn't be drawn to, if you get me.
Okay.
Like, I have an instant infatuation with anything like Mario, Zelda, like the Assassin's Creed games, all of them, they would be down my alley, but this one I don't think would suit me.
Gotcha. So, I don't know if you noticed, but the referee there is Mario.
Yeah, I'm looking at him right now, and I'm like, is that my man right there? My main man, Mr. M?
So I'm gonna go over the controls with you guys real quick, okay? So because we're gonna do, because this is like, I think, our first single player game that we're diving into, where I don't get to see your guys' game footage, unfortunately. So you're gonna have to give us the play-by-play as you are taking on each boxer. So your buttons My recommendation: use the D-pad if you have it, depending on what you're playing on. A and B are your only two buttons with NES, and the minus button. So what's going to happen if you hit the character, like let's say you notice that as their mouth opens, you can punch them, and a star might pop up above their head. Well, you can collect those stars. I think up to 3, if I remember correctly. And when you have one of those stars, you can hit the minus button on your controller, and that will allow you to do a power punch. Okay.
Oh.
Pressing up when you hit your punches, because basically B is your left hand, A is your right hand. And so if you hit up while you're punching, you'll punch face. And if you aren't hitting up, you'll hit the body. And then if you push down, that's going to bring up your guard, and then left to right, make you move left to right. So I'm gonna go ahead and fire up my game. Joe, you can do the same. Chrissy, you can just be the onlooker for right now, and then we'll have you go next. And so just let us know how things are going with you versus Glass Joe, and we're doing the same fight right now as well. So
already round one.
And he's kind of just a punching bag. He's almost like a tutorial. He's a great way just to learn the game.
Fight. Okay, let's see.
And Chrissy's getting a little unfair advantage right now because she's like, wait a minute, how did you just put him down that quickly? So, and I'm trying to get one of those stars to pop. I think it's
Ooh.
How's it going so far? Did you put him down?
No, he about to put me down though.
Put you down?
No. Am I getting him? I don't even know. I don't even know what I'm doing. Oh, he hit me in the face.
I love it. So he has a power bar up on the
I'm about to die.
Uh-oh. Okay.
Oh no. Oh.
Did he push you down?
No, not yet. No. Oh, I think I'm dead. I'm dead.
Then if you press your buttons, you can get up. You can get back up. You got to just
just slam it. Okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah, just mash the buttons. Oh,
no.
And it's the plus button that does the power punch. The plus button. My bad.
Oh, okay.
So Glass Joe's record is 1-99. He's only won one match. He's lost 99 times. So he's not the best boxer.
Yeah, neither am I, clearly.
In the minor circuit here. So
I'm doing round 2 right now.
There you go. I'm about to do the same. So fun fact about this game for me: when I was a kid, I would go and help my dad on the dairy farm, like late at night. We would get done. I mean, not super late, but you knocked him down.
Yeah, sorry I interrupted you.
No, that's good. That's awesome. So
you go, girl.
Yes, exactly. Do you feel like you're kind of seeing the patterns a little bit? Are you?
A little bit. I'm getting tired. No.
Oh, did you turn pink?
Yeah, I'm pink. Oh, he's hitting me. All right, I'm dead.
Okay, I didn't know that.
And remember, you can dodge left or right too if you need to.
Yes. Anyway, continue your story. I'm sorry.
Yeah, so my dad would take me to the farm, and I would help him like if he was feeding, I would stand and watch, kind of just keep the cattle from getting out, that kind of stuff. And then when we would get done, or maybe I was helping him milk that night, that would be super late. We'd get in at midnight. We would always pour a bowl of salsa and then eat some chips and salsa and just play Punch-Out and go as far as we could until we were both finally too tired. Then we'd go to bed. And so lots of fond memories for me with this game. Also, fun fact, my parents were like, no fighting games on the Nintendo, but Punch-Out was allowed. So, I don't quite understand on that one, but it's okay. I don't need to. So, Well, how'd it go? Did you beat Joe or did he beat you?
No, he beat me again. I'm on round 3.
Round 3. Okay. All right. You're still in it. You're still in it. I like it.
Somehow.
So any like, are you picking up any patterns? Like what's going to be
really.
What's going to be funny is I'm gonna when you guys are both finished, or while Chrissy's going, I'm gonna go back to Joe as well, and you're gonna see some of the patterns that he will the different things that he will do that you're like, wait, what? But that was all kind of the fun of this game, of like trying to figure out like what does each character do that, like, oh, if I dodge this punch, then I can hit him with a fury of blows, like. So
I got knocked out.
Knocked out? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and reset my game. I'm going to head back to Glass Joe. Chrissy, you can go ahead and fire up Punchout here if you'd like. And Joe, while she's firing it up, what just quick initial thoughts, like what'd you think?
I just can't get the hang of it. Like, I kept trying to dodge and I just kept messing it up and he kept hitting me. Maybe I was doing it too early or something, but I don't know. And then I was spamming the buttons a little too much, and that was getting me tired too. And I'm like, okay, I can't do that either. But I got a little better around at the end of round 2, but I am definitely not very good at it.
All good. Chrissy, did you fire it up? Have you started?
Just entered round 1, so this is going to be interesting.
Okay, all right.
The graphics of it are good, though. I will say that, considering its timing.
Yeah, the massive sprites, right? Like really, really big sprites.
Yeah.
This was also a very popular arcade game, and as a kid, like, you couldn't go into an arcade in the 80s and not hear body blow, and it would be from this game, because there was like an announcer in the arcade. And so it wasn't just like Mario's not even counting numbers, he's just like making gibberish sounds when he talks. So I think I already beat him. Yeah, I beat him in the first one.
He got back up again. He got back up again.
So you put him down once?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. That's good.
I can see the kind of patterns that he goes for.
Yes.
A little bit. So like when he's rounding up for a massive punch, I will just go and hit him in the face and hopefully it'll go away. How do I get up?
Just tap your A and B real quick. Yeah, just kind of mash the buttons. There you go. Okay, so while Chrissy's still fighting Joe, I'm gonna kind of show you some of these are like Mike Tyson Punch-Out, like basics. Ready? So like he's not even moving, so I'm just gonna hit him a few times, see if I can't get it to trigger something. So if he goes up, I can just throw one punch. That's gonna put him down.
Okay.
A lot of characters are gonna have these like each match is kind of teaching you what the next character might offer. Now, as you can see, I dodged a big punch from him there, and that allowed me to then do a number of jabs to the face. But that wouldn't work if I dodge and go to the body. On the side punch it does, but I don't think on his jab, I don't think it does. So
okay.
Chrissy,
how's it going over there?
I got him down for the second time. So, I'm pink. I'm tired. Oh no. Come on, get back up. Okay, there we go.
Yeah, TKO.
I got him down for the second time. So how many times does this actually?
So if you knock him down and the ref counts to 10, then you win. Otherwise you have to knock him down 3 times in one round.
Okay. Oh, I'm mashing the buttons too fast. Okay, can't do that.
And you'll notice on the screen too, like there's the heart with the 20. That's how many, or whatever number you have now. That's how many punches you have. That, like, I think if you land a punch, you don't lose a heart. But if you miss or he blocks, then you lose a heart. When that hits 0, that's when you're worn out.
I've lost anyways. First stairs.
Say that again.
I lost anyways.
You lost. Okay. Gotcha. All right.
Okay.
So
I'm
let's-
replaying it right now.
how's it going?
I'm doing better.
So what's really quite funny about this game is that, you know, you would think, oh, this is a boxing game, right? When in reality, it's more of a puzzle game because you're literally just learning the moves, what to dodge, when to dodge, how to dodge, when to counter, and so a lot of people just consider it more of a puzzle game because you don't fight each fighter the same. It's not like there's like you know, the AI is not great. They're programmed for one thing, like and like, so the next guy that you fight in the after you beat Joe here, I'll show you. He's got I think it's him. I'm pretty sure it is. I think he trying to remember if it's him or not. He may be similar to Joe. There's one guy in particular. I don't think it's this guy, but the same kind of thing. He, you know, see, he's going low, then he wiggles his head. So he's mixing it up compared to what Joe did. But if he's going low, I'm making him pay for it. And I'm putting him down. So I don't think he's the guy I was talking about. One of them like uses magic and like goes around the ring really fast, and then you have to block every punch from him, and then once you do, he takes any hit will knock him out, and he can't get back up. So at 5 he got up and fell back down, but there we go, we put him down. So, and I mean, the thing is, this is like, you know, think of any game that you played as a kid over and over and over again. That's what I did with this game. Like, it was like it was just something I just loved it. I loved it. It was like my jam. It was what I did with my dad. I wanted to see how far I could get. And it got like, it just got more and more difficult the further it went on. So, but well, let's hear it. Like, Joe, kind of kick us off. Like, what do you think of taking on Glass Joe?
I'm getting better at it.
Are you getting a little are you getting a little addicted?
I wouldn't say I'm getting addicted. I just want to figure out like what I'm doing. So like, I realized before I wasn't using the D-pad, and I didn't realize that was what I had to do. And then I was using the little, like, the bottom one. What do you call that? With the arrows.
Oh, the one on the left. Okay.
Yeah. And then I'm like, this is kind of hard. So now I'm like just using the stick, and I'm getting like the hang of it better, even though I'm about to get knocked out. So
I believe.
But yeah, I mean, it's really cool. It's just getting used to, like you said, it's like a puzzle game. You have to like see how every single person fights, and every single fighter fights differently. But it's definitely hard to get used to. I just got knocked out again by Glass Joe. So
but I mean, again, I was in the same boat when I first got this game. And the funny thing is too, like, I can remember kind of vividly when my parents bought me this game. I was shocked. And I remember getting home and then just getting annihilated by Glass Joe over and over again until I learned all of his patterns. And then, you know, and then it was just, it just got easier and easier. So,
right.
So you're in good company. Chrissy, how about you? Like what like kind of initial thoughts and like and just what do you think?
Initially, I was a bit apprehensive because I was like, okay, this is just going to be like any other boxing game. It's fine. But now that I realized there's more strategy to it than there is actually just matching buttons, which only gets me places, um, I've kind of changed my perspective on it. And like you said, it is kind of addicting because I've done 4 rounds already and I've lost every round, but I want to finish it. But it's very reminiscent of Street Fighter. So it kind of reminds me of, all right, I have to step back. I have to figure out what the buffs are, what the strategy would be to take this guy out. So like, if I was playing Street Fighter and like I'd know which characters would be good against other characters. But with this game, it's just you're trying to figure out that one character and so on. With every other character you have in Punch-Out. So I think it's great that there's more. It's not just the same fight over and over again. But I think it's great. Like you said, it's a little bit addicting. And I am going to be continuing to play this until I beat him, but um, just a little bit, just a little bit. But yeah, it very much reminds me of Street Fighter, and like, and I take back everything I said at the start. I was like, it wouldn't be my type of game, but now that I realize there's more strategy to it than just mashing buttons, I'm enjoying it.
It's very much strategy, right? Like
Yeah, there is a lot to it.
It's like I said, most people consider it more of a puzzle game than a fighting game because you're not really waiting for like in a fighting game, especially if you're playing against like fighting games, you have to control what's called the neutral game, where like when your neutral game is really good, you can like bait out people's mistakes and then punish them for them, right? And that's not what's happening here at all. In this, you have to just learn the combinations or the patterns of the opponent, and then once you have them, it's the same every single time. It never changes. There's nothing changes up. Like, and in some cases, you end up fighting characters a second time, and they might have a different move, or they might mix things up a bit. But it's still just once you learn that, then you understand the combinations and the patterns, and you're good to go. On the screen, you guys are probably noticing, if you guys still may be fighting Glass Joe, but the little demo that plays, you're fighting against a character named Bald Bull, and he's when you first get to him, he's one of the biggest sprites in the game. So he's massive, right? So that it almost gets into your subconscious a little bit, and you're like, okay, this guy's big. And then he does his bull charge where he bounces back to the back ropes and then charges at you, and it's a one hit. If he hits you with that, you're done for. But when he does that, if you hit him in the stomach with your left, maybe a left or right, if you time it just right, you'll put him down every time. It sends him to the canvas. And so, but I can remember initially just like this, like I would have nightmares about Bald Bull because he would just destroy me. And then, eventually you learn his weaknesses and you can beat him. So, the real question is, after playing, so Joe, after playing, do you see yourself going back to Punch-Out at all?
Honestly, I don't know if I'd go back to this Punch-Out, but like I really am intrigued to find out which of the Wii games I was playing and if it was Punch-Out. I think it was. And I would love to see if I could find a copy of that and play that again, because that was a lot of fun. I have a lot of memories with that. So it's making me like kind of reconnect with it, but I don't know if I would play this Punch-Out again.
That's fair. So the there's technically 3 games on the Switch of Punch-Out. You can play this one. You can play Super Punch-Out, which is on the SNES. And then there's the Arcade Archives. I think it's like $5 or $10, and it's the arcade version of Punch-Out.
Oh, wow.
Which that one's designed to eat your quarters, right? So it's far more difficult. But then, yeah, the Wii version of Punch-Out and the Wii version of Punch-Out is great. Do you any guesses on who the final boxer is in the Wii version?
I feel like I used to know because we used to get to it.
Chrissy, did you have a guess?
Oh no, I was just saying. I was like Bowser. I don't know.
Well, you're kind of close, honestly. So,
Okay.
it's Donkey Kong.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I wasn't too far wrong.
Yeah, not too far off. So yeah, and the thing that I loved about the Wii version of Punch-Out, you turned the Wii remote sideways and played it just like an NES game. It was just the button layouts were the same because you've got the 1 and 2 buttons become A and B essentially when you turn the controller sideways.
Yeah.
And then you just have the D-pad right there and you're good to go. And so yeah, it was a great title. So Chrissy, how about you? Do you see yourself, traveling with your Switch, having take a train ride, anything like that, and firing it up, and would Punch-Out ever get any more playtime from you?
Probably. I won't lie, I'd probably go back to like that. I want to learn the different techniques from each fighter, and like when I said you don't learn anything while playing video games, we totally out of our minds because like that you're learning strategy. And it's very informative and it was a really fun game, and I definitely see myself coming back to it because like that, I'm a nerd. I love learning. So I just want to be able to like look back and say, oh yeah, I beat this guy or I beat that guy. Because like that's the way I view things. Like when I play Street Fighter with my friends, that's how I view, because like I know if they pick Zangief, I'm going to pick one of the other players because what's her Chun-Li, because I know she's good against Zangief. So it's just the way we play, and it's really good and it's fun. Like I like being able to make decisions like that, informative decisions, because it's really fun and entertaining to know how to play something to the best of your ability.
I love that. So here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking we're gonna put a challenge. We'll put a challenge into the Discord that everybody can play this game for the next week, and then post how far they got, what boxer they were able to get to, and we can just have a little bit of dialogue around it. So anybody that's listening, if you want to pick up Punch-Out for the first time, give some thoughts. We might do a quick little recap during next week's Ladies Night, and then just see how far people. I'm going to even post because it's been so long. I'm curious on how far I'm going to be able to make it. So, and don't forget, you can take screenshots and everything and post them as well, because I'm also just curious to see what you guys think of some of the different boxers and just like just their design and everything else, because they're all just so iconic for me. And it'll be fun when we eventually do Super Punch-Out, because you guys are going to be like, the graphics are so they just like, these are good graphics for the NES. This Super Punch-Out is like, it was like playing a cartoon, honestly. And it really just came to life and was super, super fun. So, but, before we let people know where they can connect with you, any final thoughts for us, Joe?
I'm like on YouTube right now, and I'm trying to like figure out if Punch-Out was the game I was playing on the Wii, and I'm pretty sure it was. Like, I'm almost positive it was. So yeah, like that kind of like unlocked memories for me as well, even though I never played the original. I just remember playing with my neighbor And I just remember we would make fun of like all the like groans and noises that they would make when you would punch them and stuff.
Oh, I bet.
So
I bet.
yeah.
Did your neighbor have the Wii balance board? Because you could use it in Punch-Out to do your dodging and your moving, and then use the nunchuck and the Wiimote to actually swing your arms.
He might have, but when we would play it, we never used it. Like we would just play it just like with the remote straight up. But yeah, like this just kind of unlocked some memories for me too. Like I actually like forgot about that until we were talking about it.
Love that. Love that. All right. Where can people connect with you if they'd like?
You could find me in the Discord, Josh's Discord. And my name is Joe Mama. I will be crying for the next month about the end of Pocket Camp. But
it's back though.
Yeah.
For $10. It's back.
I know, I already pre-ordered it.
Oh, good. Good. We'll have to do a little Pocket Camp discussion next week because there's some new news.
Oh my God, yes.
Yes. Yeah. So we'll add that to next week's agenda for sure. And Chrissy, any closing thoughts for us? Any final thoughts on the game, and then let people know where they can find you.
Oh, it was just a notification just came to my phone there, and I clicked into it, and it was an article from Gaming Bible, and it said Nintendo Switch owners need to play these 10 legendary free games, and the first one that came up was Super Punch-Out. So I'm like, is my phone listening to me? But definitely will be coming back to this game, and you can find me in Josh's Discord at Chrissy, and you'll always see me hiding out in the streams, always lurking. So
yep, me too.
We're always there.
Always there bullying me, of course.
I'm always there with my pinkies out emote.
That's right. I love it.
You need to add that to the server, by the way.
Oh, I should. Yes.
Yeah, I want that emote in the server so I can start using it.
That is a good call. That's a good call. So, all right, guys. Well, thank you so much for listening and or watching, and we will see you in the next one. Bye, everybody.